Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a fantastic trading day. And in today's video, I am going to give you 5 stocks that institutions and insiders are loading up. Now, I am not a financial advisor. Of course, you need to do your own due diligence. I'm just a stock trader who's had a lot of success, and so far year to date, I am currently up personally 158.06% in my stock only cash account. I'm able to get that type of success by following specific stock strategies. I do not trade stocks, I trade strategies. And if a stock does not fit one of my strategies, I do not trade it. I have many different strategies. I'm using all of the different time. And if you want access to that, I highly recommend that you become a member of our Patreon group. I have a link in the description down below. We have many different strategies that I call out throughout the day. There's a level that's perfect for you. Everything from our basic level that covers our insider swing play and our PDUFA run-up plays to the standard and premium levels that have lots of other great strategies in them. Anyway, I hope to see you there. Let's get to it. But before we do, if you could do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss out on a video like this. Okay, so I haven't made a video about insiders and institutional buying here lately. I had one that was a little different that I did a week ago, but the last time I did videos like this was about 2 weeks ago. So let's do a review of the 5 stocks that I covered in that video. And number 5 was ticker symbol TXMD, and since calling it out, it is up to 7.89% in 2 weeks. Pretty good. Number 4 was SOFI, that's SoFi. It is up in the last 2 weeks 7.56% since calling it out. Number 3 is MYOV, and since calling it out, it is up 13.76%. And number 2 was DNUT. Since calling it out, it is up 15.89%. And number 1 was CASI, C-A-S-I. So this is CASI Pharmaceuticals in the last 2 weeks is up since calling it out 25.2%. So that is why you want to be a member of that group and want to get more alerts like this each and every day throughout the different group. Let's get you a new 5 to help you to be successful in the coming weeks. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we start with number 5, and this is STEEM Incorporated, ticker symbol STEEM. In the last 30 days, they have gone from 4 institutional owners to 252. So that is really, really crazy. They had earnings and they had this beat down here on earnings. But as you can see here, it is nicely recovering and looking better. And you can see a MACD golden cross down here. And so there's some positive momentum on the RSI. We also have this turnaround. This is a great one to get into, and this would be a good one to ride for a couple of weeks. Some things to watch for as far as an exit point, at least this is what I do. I would watch for the RSI to be overheated, or if we had a negative turn of the daily MACD. And so those are the 2 things that I would look for. All right, let's go to number 4, and I have talked about this stock many times in the past, and this is Bitfarm, ticker symbol BITF. And in the last 30 days, it has gone from 2 institutional owners to 37 institutional owners. So there's lots of institutions that are loading up on this stock. As you can see here, looking at the chart, they got a beat down from earnings. They also did an offering in here, which I think over the long run is very good for this company, and more machines means more hash rate. Their hash rate per market cap is the best on the stock market, and so that's one reason why I like it so much. My target price for this stock is right at $20 a share. This is a longer term hold for me. We bought it, and when I talked about it earlier, it ran 80% up. And since that point, it has come back down since that time, but we got out during when the offering was. And so it was a great run, but now looking for a new run. You can see this kind of cupping and moving forward. We have sort of neutral momentum on the RSI. We were definitely overheated before, and we are starting to see signs of a possible MACD cross here. So this is one that I've entered in the last couple of days, and I think it will continue to do really well. All right, so this next stock I've had a ton of success with. This is Myovent Sciences, ticker symbol MYOV. And you might say, well, Ray, you were talking about that stock 2 weeks ago. Well, it's still valid, and this is a great stock to get into. I think this is going to continue to move upwards, and I'm going to talk about more and why. And as you can see here, we have amazing momentum going upwards here. And I know it's overheated on the RSI, but the reason why I'm holding through, even though we're overheated, a little bit overbought here. So it is overbought, and typically a stock, when it becomes overbought by too much, it will have this pullback. I don't think that's going to happen, and the reason is because the parent company, Mitovant, is loading shares about $700,000 a day, and they've been doing so for a long time. It's one of the reasons why I got interested in this stock in the first place. Well, that hasn't slowed down, and because that hasn't slowed down, I'm not one to exit a stock as it still has so much momentum. I really think that this can move way upwards. My target price for this is right around $45 a share. It might even go higher than that, especially if this insider buying continues. And so this is a great one to load up on. It has so much momentum, and you might be scared thinking, oh, Ray, that's too late. But you're not really too late. I really think this one will continue upwards. And if you watched my video 2 weeks ago, and you loaded this up 2 weeks ago, you're already very happy with this stock, but I think it will continue moving onward. All right, this next one really hasn't moved yet, but I think it's going to. And this is Evolus. This is ticker symbol EOLS. And Meditox is loading shares, and they are doing so over and over and over again. So this is repeated insider activity that is continuing. Now, Meditox is a pharmaceutical company that's from South Korea, and they just continue to load up shares here. And as that continues, I think this is a great one to hold and to have. They had their earnings. It really hasn't gone anywhere. We do have a MACD Golden Cross, but pretty weak. It really hasn't moved yet. So you are well within time to get in on this. This is a low volume stock, and I think it could really shoot up. And it averages right around 150,000 shares a day. That is really low. I think this one could be like an ORF that just went crazy once it got some volume behind it. And I could see the same thing going here. And with that continued insider buying, we have this massive support that is happening each and every day. So far, I'm up barely in it. And I think this would be a great one for the future. I could see this hitting $20 a share. So this could be a doubler. All right, number one, I am extremely bullish, very bullish on this company. And this is SelectQuote, ticker symbol SLQT. Multiple officers have been loading an open market, and that was reported yesterday. This is also way oversold. And there's no way every single officer in the company, and it's a bunch of them. I mean, they loaded big time. It was all reported yesterday. In after hours yesterday. By yesterday, I mean Monday after hours, and it really should shoot upwards. This is going to be a great pick. This one should do really well. I would suggest getting in this one as soon as you can before it really starts to move. I think with that massive amount of insider activity that we're going to get back to that previous level of resistance, which is right at 1437, which would be a really nice upside. I could see this happening rather quickly, and already it's starting to really move upwards. So you will want to get into it. Multiple directors, CFO, CEO, all kinds of different officers have loaded up shares, all open market transactions, very bullish insider activity. My favorite multiple officers in open market, and that's exactly what we had here. Hopefully this list really helps you and gives you a hand and will help to make you successful upcoming. Wishing you all the best in the stock market, and Raythoven out.